What is the best way to approach and prepare for holidays or seasons, right? Because there's a lot of opportunity during those time frames, lucrative opportunity to make money, but it can also be a trap. And I'm going to explain to you what to look for during those times to determine if it is a trap or if it is an opportunity whenever you're preparing for holidays and seasons. I'm going to get into all that. If you don't know, I'm Rob. Been in the influencer program for a year and a half. I'm here sharing my tips, tricks, and advice, things I've learned along the way, both good and bad, to hopefully help you make more dough in the program. So if that sounds good to you, like it's in your wheelhouse, hit the subscribe on this. And if you get halfway through this and you think to yourself, this guy's an idiot, but I think he's on to a little bit of something, then throw your boy a bone. This idiot likes. Hit the like button. I think I'm your Amazon influencer guy. So how do you prepare for Christmas, for the seasons, for fall, summer, in a way that benefits you and doesn't trap you? Here's what the trap is. I'll explain to you first what the trap actually is, and then I'll explain to you how to work around it. So the trap is summertime is here, and you see an inflatable pool that's available for sale. Or if it's fall, you see a leaf blower that's available for sale. It's selling decently and it has no other competition on it. Influencer competition for videos. And for me, that fits my criteria. And I might go, yeah, that's perfect. And that pool or that leaf blower might sell really well for a couple of months. Those are seasonal items. After the summer, people put those inflatable pools away and they typically don't buy them until the next season is approaching. So you're looking at probably 9 months of really no pools selling. So even though you made good money for a couple of months, if you look at it actually over the course of the year, did you really make that much money on it? Or leaf blowers, same thing. Really 2 months of leaf blowing opportunity. After fall is gone, people don't really use leaf blowers. And again, you might have bought that. You might have made your money back. You might have even made a little bit of money. But when you look at it over the course of the next year, or that full year, did you really make that much money on that? Christmas is an interesting example because of toys. Now, toys can sell throughout the year, but they don't sell like they do during Christmas time. So maybe I identify 10 toys that I think are really going to pop during Christmas time. And maybe they do a little bit, and I make my money back on them plus a little bit. But if they don't really sell that well for the rest of the year, am I really making that much money? What I would say to do is try to focus. It doesn't always work like this because I do participate in those seasonal things, and I'll explain that in a second. But I think that you're going to be better off in looking for items with consistency throughout the year. So a good example would be like toilet paper. Now, I don't do toilet paper videos. I kind of hope there are none out there. But toilet paper is a good example of the type of product that is impervious to seasonality and holidays. It's going to sell consistently throughout the year. People need it throughout the year. It's something that people want. Socks would be a good example, right? People use it throughout the entire year. There is no seasonality. It just changes. The type of sock is going to change, but people are still going to be buying socks. So that's what I would say to sort of concentrate on is try to find things that are selling well, but selling well more often than they are not. Now, look, I participate in seasonality, right? So this year, what I did, whenever it was spring, I started to prepare for summer. If you're preparing for summer and you're already in summer, you're too late. You should always be preparing for the next season in front of you, because by the time that you get to it, if you're in the middle of spring, you're already too late. You need to be preparing for the one that's up in front of you. So during the spring, I started preparing for summer, and I bought some pool stuff for my pool vacuums and whatnot. And they did pretty well, and I made my money back on them. But I had the entire summer in front of me. I had every month in front of me. I wouldn't have done that if I was halfway through summer, because my window to make my money back is so small. You want to make sure that you have the entire season in front of you. Leaf blowers, I bought like 3 this year to make videos for. I did that in the summertime to prepare for fall. And I made my money back and then some on them. But I had the entire 2 months of fall in front of me. If you're already in the middle of fall, you've lost time. Just start going towards winter. And now that it is fall right now, leaves are all over the ground. Winter is right in front of me, and that's what I'm doing right now is winter stuff, Christmas stuff specifically. There is opportunity for money to be made there. But this goes back to what I've been saying on a lot of my videos is the products that I select anytime have to fit my criteria. My criteria is really twofold. It has to have a number sold in the last 30 days, 50 sold in the last 30 days, 100 sold, whatever the number is, and no other competition, no other influencer competition. That's my usual criteria. But for seasonality type of items, short window items, I need that number sold to be higher. I need the best shot at making my money back during this season right now. I can't risk not making my money back in 2 months of fall and waiting until next year before that stuff starts to sell again. I need to maximize my opportunity right now. So instead of allowing, normally I might accept 100 sold in the last 30 days. If it's seasonal, I might bump that up to like 600 or 700 just to maximize my opportunity to make my money back and then some on top of it. Because again, the windows are just too small during seasons. And the other thing is, if you don't make your money back during the season, you have to hope that somehow a few sell in between here and there or until the next season. And who knows if that inflatable pool is even still available next season, right? Or if other inflatable pools haven't flooded the market and yours is just sitting there, but nobody's buying it anymore. You have to strike while the iron is hot whenever it comes to seasonality. You got to be smart about what you are willing to invest in. And I think that if you follow these rules, look for consistency, look for stuff that sells more often than it does not. But if you do choose to go after seasonality and holiday type of items, you need to be doing so the season before to make sure that you are able to embrace the entirety of the season that's coming up on you and hone in, make your criteria more precise. A higher number of sold in the last 30 days, and still, as usual, no influencer competition anywhere on the page to give yourself the best opportunity to make your money back. It's a little bit more risky, but if you hit the right inflatable pool, if you hit the right leaf blower, if you hit the right Miss Rachel doll for the holidays, whatever it is, then you can make good money on that. It's just slightly more risky during those small, short periods of time. So now if this was helpful, please hit the like on this. And if you haven't hit the subscribe already, then what are we doing? It's like we're holding hands, but our hands are sweaty and we're both uncomfortable if you haven't subscribed. If you subscribe, then our hands are as dry as can be. And we're just chafing together through life. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something stupid at the end about being in love. I think it's going pretty well. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.